In the age of AI, the most debatable topic is that AI is going to replace jobs. What I feel instead is that instead of replacing a job, it's going to redefine the job, how a person performs a specific task in the workplace. And the people who can adapt to AI early in their career can outsmart 99% of the people there. One of the major roadblocks that we have when it comes to AI is that in order to excel in the field of AI, you need to have a degree in a specific domain of tech or coding. But that's absolutely wrong. Whatever topics that I'll be covering right now will be solely based on my 3 years of experience. So I don't want to be like other YouTubers out there telling you that education is waste of time, AI is the only way to make wealth. So consider it to be based on my sole experience. Years back, a person was considered to be the smartest person if they had that information memorized. But from 2025 in ahead, a smartest person are the ones who work with the combination of artificial intelligence and human intelligence. So the future is not about AI versus human. It's more about AI plus human. So even I belong from a non-tech background, and if I were to give you a roadmap to master AI in this era, then there would be 3 major ingredients that I will recommend you to master. Number 1, prompt engineering. See, AI is like a vehicle. And if you bought a vehicle with no driving experience, then there is no use of that vehicle. And similar is the case in AI. You should have that instructions. You should have that creativity to instruct, to interact with AI. And this is where prompting comes into picture. Prompting is basically your instructions that you provide to AI or generative models like ChatGPT, Cloud or Perplexity in order to receive a desired outcome that you are looking for. AI is a powerful engine and it requires human interactions to give you the output. So your input, basically your prompt, should consist of more context, clarity and directions, because more better the input, more better will be your output. Number 2, creative validation, and I feel this is the most important point if you want to excel in the field of AI. Any LLMs or generated tools are trained on huge data sets and instructions. Means every information, every data, every facts that you get from these AI tools are completely raw. It's really important to validate and verify the information before you take in that complete information. Now what most of you do is that you give an input to the AI, and once it generates output to you, you completely rely on that output. And that is exactly not the way AI works. If you want to get smarter, then you should learn to validate and verify. And this is where your human intelligence, your creativity comes into picture. Do not solely depend on the output given by the AI. Number 3, creative synthesis. And this is why I have highlighted the point before that the future is not about AI versus human. It's instead AI plus human. So what do I mean by creative synthesis? AI can give you data, AI can give you information, AI can give you facts, but there is one important ingredient that AI can't give you. That's a personal emotions or personal expressions like we human beings. AI does not have such personal experience like we human beings. However, the greatest way to use AI is by giving an input and then validate the information given by the AI. And finally, creative synthesis. This is where you take the output of the AI as a draft and you start adding your own personal opinion, your own flavor to that output, so that it's a combination of artificial intelligence versus your intelligence. Now with that all keeping aside, I want you to practically test the tools. Most of these tools are free of cost, means you do not have to pay any subscriptions. And if you're wondering like where do I explore or where do I find these tools, then there is a website called There Is an AI for That. You can go to that website, and based on your purpose, if you want to create the thumbnail for your YouTube, you can create thumbnail creator, and then they will provide you the list of AI tools based on that purpose. If you're someone who is into SEO or blogging, you can go check out tools like Write Sonic or Gravity Write. So based on your purpose, you can go visit this website. There is an AI for that, and based on this you can try and explore the AI tools that are available for you. And yes, a clear disclaimer, most of the tools are paid, but there are also good free tools which you can explore. Now if I were to share you my personal experience on how I got familiar with these AI tools, I would like to credit this to my university, because when I was on my university days, there were lots of clubs related to dance, entrepreneurship, innovations, tech or whatsoever. There were lots of clubs. So I used to participate on every event and sessions that would take in place in the university itself. And this is how I got in touch with the people from the tech department, or let's say from the engineering department. And there were some people who were practically using these AI tools to 10x the productivity. And when I got in touch with these people, I came to know about the AI things. I came to know about AI tools, and I actually explored, tried and used these tools in my life. So basically what I'm trying to say you is that most of the people on YouTube, they tell you that education is waste of time, but I truly feel, what is the purpose behind pursuing a specific degree? University is just not limited to attending lectures, marking 75% attendance. Besides that, you have a ton of things to do. You have the chance to build a network, you have the chance to build a powerful circle, you have the chance to expand your creativity with the people, with the like-minded people in the university. So in this way, I feel you can truly enhance your life and your career growth by utilizing everything that's around in the university, not just staying limited to the classrooms.